Do you often feel this way too, just interacting normally with someone, yet you can always pick up on that fleeting, subtle malice in their eyes? Their mouth twitches slightly, or their tone cools a little, and it pricks you like a needle. You immediately feel uncomfortable. But if that person then turns and smiles at you, you start to doubt yourself. Am I overthinking this? Am I being too sensitive? Even more contradictory. You can keenly sense others' displeasure and yet be moved by the smallest kindness. If someone casually says, "You look well today," you can remember it for a very long time. You dislike noisy gatherings and superficial pleasantries, finding them hypocritical and awkward. In crowds, you always want to find a corner to hide because you can't stand those flickering glances, the forced politeness, and the calculations hiding beneath smiles. You can count the people you can truly open up to on one hand, maybe one or two. Everyone else thinks you're aloof and proud, hard to approach, but they don't know you're just easily hurt. A thoughtless remark from someone will be chewed over in your mind for days. What others have long moved on from, you're still stuck on, and the more you think, the sadder you get. You may think you have something wrong with your personality, even that you're melodramatic or thin-skinned, but your inner voice tells you this is not an illness and not a flaw. This is called processing of sensations. Sensitivity is an innate trait, present in about 15% to 20% of people. Some are born highly sensitive. Their brains are like microscopes with much higher magnification than others. Where others see a stream, they see a flood. Where others feel a breeze, they feel a storm. Highly sensitive people have highly active mirror neuron systems, so they're especially prone to empathize with others' emotions. Sometimes you can tell someone's unhappy before they even speak. You also process deeply. Any piece of information will be repeatedly mulled over, extended, and associated in your mind. This is both a gift and a burden. Because of this sensitivity, you can see landscapes others miss. The withering of a flower, the sadness in a song, the strain behind someone's smile. You are more delicate, more gentle, and more understanding than most. But it is precisely this sensitivity that makes life exhausting. You're always tending to others' emotions and pushing your own feelings to the bottom. You fear conflict, fear being disliked, fear that your existence will cause others trouble. So you may ask, what should I do? You can't keep living so tired all the time, can you? First step, learn to build a wall around your heart. This isn't about becoming cold. It's about learning psychological boundaries. You can refuse gently, leave politely, and stop carrying everyone's emotions on your shoulders. You're not a savior. You don't have to be responsible for everyone's unhappiness. Save your heart for those who truly deserve it, and keep some things unsaid. It's not selfish, it's self-protection. Step 2. Train your brain to amplify the positive. Highly sensitive people are naturally prone to notice negative cues. It's the brain's survival instinct. But you can consciously practice cognitive reframing. When someone doesn't reply to your message right away, don't immediately interpret it as they hate me. Maybe they're just busy. When someone speaks with a somewhat sharp tone, don't immediately assume, I upset them. Maybe they're just in a bad mood today. Try giving things a benevolent interpretation. Gradually, you'll find the world isn't as dangerous as you imagined. Step 3. Turn your sensitivity into fuel for creativity. Those surging emotions, delicate observations, and recurring thoughts, if kept buried, they only become internal friction. But if you write them down, paint them, sing them, or run them out, they become creations that belong solely to you. In psychology, this is called sublimation, transforming inner pain into meaningful creations. You are so sensitive, so attuned to events, and you can absolutely use that to make something beautiful. Dear one, sensitivity is not your weakness. It is a double-edged sword. When you don't know how to use it, it cuts you. Learn to wield it, and it becomes your sharp blade. You don't need to become numb, nor force yourself to fit in. You only need to learn to protect yourself, reframe your thoughts, and release your creativity. You are already enough. You don't need to apologize for your sensitivity. May you find your own light within your sensitivity, and may you use this. Richness to live a life that is both tender and resilient, uniquely yours.